You are now watching The Meech.
Do I have to go to bed so soon?
Okay. You want me to tell you a story?
Yes, please. I actually saw a book in Peach's castle called 50 Shades of...
Oh no, we're not going there. Were you snooping as usual, I see? Okay. I'm gonna tell you a story about one of my adventures, New Super Luigi U. This was a while back, but it's one of my favorite adventures. It's also the main game where I'm in a platformer, which has never happened before.
Don't you remember Mario's missing?
Look, I'm trying to tell you a story, not having a nervous breakdown. So we're gonna begin our adventure as it starts off like most Mario games do. So we're gonna start the game and you'll get an idea of how my adventure went. So as you can see, we are having a nice relaxing dessert at Peach's castle. We are joined by the useless toads, Buckenberry and a la Gold. I say they're useless because instead of helping Peach, they just sit there and probably are there just for the cake. Meanwhile, I'm actually loyal to my brother and will do his dirty work. Mario wasn't here because he was on a vacation in Isle Delfino, and you know what? Maybe he kinda deserved it. But of course, Bowser is up to his shenanigans again. So it's up to me and the useless toads to rescue Princess once again.
Oh, kinda like how we did?
No, this story's a little bit different. No Koopa Wizards or Chargin' Chucks here, although they were called Koopa football players. They recently got promoted to Chargin' Chucks, you know that, right?
Well, aren't you gonna get a football game anytime soon?
Oh, I've been asking the developers for that for a while, but I think that's just a pipe dream. I think I'm probably gonna have to settle on a rugby game. Maybe crochet.
Okay. So who's that weird guy?
Oh, that weird guy right there? I thought it was Waluigi in a costume at first, but then I realized this is a 2D platformer. So unfortunately, Waluigi is nowhere to be found. Though maybe fortunately, cause that guy's a weirdo.
Yeah, he kinda is. He always gave me bad vibes.
Okay. Enough negative talk about Waluigi. We're just gonna make him more upset and decrease his chances to being smashed. So as you can see, Bowser has given his children these airships, and I gotta say, despite being a villain, this guy must be loaded. He gives Wario a run for his money. Quite literally. So we are in a new part of the Mushroom Kingdom, Acorn Plains. Now in Acorn Plains, it's a little bit different than your standard grass area, because instead of regular hills that stare at you that are also part of the Illuminati, we are looking at acorns this time. So we are going to start our adventures in Waddle Wing Warning. The Waddle Wings, let me tell you, if I thought the Koopa Wizards were bad, these guys are bad too. These are flying squirrel enemies, which, oddly enough, they give you a power-up, so they are kind of helpful.
Aren't those sugar gliders?
No, Yoshi. Sugar gliders are marsupials. They're in the kangaroo family. Also, sugar gliders will eat mice.
I did not know that.
Well, I don't want to eat mice either, so that's what they're there for. But with this power-up, not only did I get a really cool design, but I can also glide. Kinda reminds me of the cape, though this one's a little bit less useful.
Well, I really don't like the design of it. I think the cape looked better on you.
Well, I guess it's just a matter of opinion. You're never gonna like my fashion choices, are you?
Haha, nope.
So in our next part of the adventure, we are going underground. As with all Mario games, or Luigi games, we gotta do some plumbing, although we haven't been plumbers in quite some time. I think the last time we were plumbers was 83? Yeah, that's when we were still in Brooklyn. Nowadays, we're just hanging out in the Mushroom Kingdom. I had no idea how I got there, but Mario, on the other hand, he kinda dragged me into it.
Well, at least I get to go.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And Yoshi, stop distracting me because I lost my power-up. Hopefully we can find something like a fire flower, and hey look, it's a Koopa. Do you want to be like the Koopa if you keep on distracting me?
Well, ours kind of similar in a few ways.
A little bit, but you're usually a good guy.
Thank you, Luigi.
No problem. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna try to navigate. It's oddly enough, these caverns are moving, and with those kind of physics, I'd honestly be terrified. Though, if I had to take the alternative of capturing ghosts with a weird professor, I would probably take this. Unfortunately though, Mario gets his leisure time, but I have to do crunch time. We only get 99 seconds, which is like, what, a minute and a half?
Yeah, I guess so.
But hey, look at me. I'm Luigi and I did this perfectly. See that? I just took off my hat because I'm that cool.
Isn't that why you weren't in Mario 64?
Don't remind me, buddy. That was a long time ago. But hey, at least I was in the DS one, which is better. And look, we got a fire flower. Maybe I could give this to Daisy after the adventure.
But aren't you rescuing Peach?
I'm just doing my brother's dirty work, like I said. We're plumbers after all. Uh-oh. The castle isn't looking too good, Yoshi.
Yeah, I can't really see the castle looking good. Especially with Bowser's ship.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know what castles are like anyway. You're not allowed in them.
I've always kind of wondered why I'm not.
Well, we know the reason, but we can't tell you. Otherwise, we'd have to throw you off a cliff. So we got this guy right here, Boom Boom, and he might look terrifying, but in reality, he's a pushover. He acts macho, but in reality, he is one wimp. So we're gonna try to get some star coins because these can be used later to complete the game and torture myself even more by going through more obstacles. And oh my gosh, Yoshi, stop distracting me because I just burned myself doing this.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you just want me to be quiet?
Yes, I've wanted that all my life. Okay, we're gonna do this again. With my jumping physics, they are a little bit slippery. For some reason, they used the Reebok shoes from the Super Mario Bros. Movie for my shoes, and they've been slippery all over the place. Probably need to get a pair of Converse or something.
Well, I don't think they have Converse in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Well, we'll find that out eventually. After all, Nintendo seems to be doing a lot of weird stuff recently. You remember when they had a Mercedes-Benz in Mario Kart? Okay, that was actually pretty cool. I actually felt like Bowser for once. Or Wario.
Yeah, that would be awesome to drive.
I don't think you're licensed to drive, Yoshi.
Well, is Baby Mario?
You know, good point. In fact, I hope Pink Gold Peach and Baby Rosalina are never in Mario Kart again.
Oh, but I kind of like those characters.
Well, you know what? There's no justifying your opinion. Will you stop distracting me, Yoshi?
I can't stop talking. This adventure is so cool.
Alright, we're gonna use one of our items. We got the fire flower. I was gonna give it to Daisy, but, I think an ice flower would be cooler for her. Though I'd probably have to go to Sarasaland, so these flowers are imported. Either way, pretty nice gift. So we're gonna go through the castle once again, and you know what? We could get the star coins later. We could do that.
Okay. The star coins are pretty nice though I prefer the dragon coins.
And Yoshi, what did those exactly accomplish?
You got a 1-up?
Okay, I guess 1-ups used to mean something, but looky here! We got an ice flower! Now with the ice flower, I actually prefer it over the fire flower, because for one, the combination of blue and green is beautiful, and two, it's actually more useful. You can get those pesky dry bones, like take a look at this. He thinks he's so tough. Ha! Got it!
Wow, you're really impressive, Luigi.
Thank you, Yoshi, thank you, I try. Alright, these are spinning, we gotta be careful of the flames, but we do have a power-up, so we should be good to go. And oh my gosh, these dry bones won't give up. Fortunately though, that's no problem. Alright, we're gonna do this like we did in Brooklyn. Pow! And we got a 1-up! Maybe there's a flower here? Thinking of whether I should save that for Daisy. I'll come back later. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna fight the biggest bully in the game, Boom Boom. Now with Boom Boom, like I said before, he acts tough, but he is really a pushover. Look at this! The dude even hates ice! Look at that! You could literally freeze him! Look at that! Even the Koopalings are more buff than him, and the Koopalings are weak as hell!
Did you just say that HE double hockey stick, Luigi?
Yeah, I did, but you're starting to frustrate me. So this concludes the first part of this story. I'm not sure if I want to tell you any more, because I am getting exhausted just reliving this. Also, if you want to live my adventure, you can play it on the Switch, though the Wii U is a better console because the controllers actually work.
I guess you can't argue with that.
And look, we even can use the touchscreen. We could post about it on Miiverse, but we'd probably have to go back in a time machine, probably back to 2013.
Oh, you mean like Mario's time?
I told you before, don't mention Mario is missing, and certainly do not mention Mario's time machine. I wasn't even in that game, but I hate it.
Could I mention Mario's early years?
Okay, I was napping throughout that game, so you know what? We'll give you a pass there, Yoshi. Alright, we can't do this now, unfortunately, because the Miiverse service is discontinued, but this concludes the episode of Luigi's Adventure in the Mushroom Kingdom. I know this Mushroom Kingdom's different, but there's a lot to it than you'd initially think. This is a pretty cool adventure, and my first time in a 2D platformer. Now this is what I like to call Mario's Missing done right.
Yeah, I would say so. This story's a lot more entertaining than boring facts.
Oh, you got that right. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and keep calm and dada on. Have I been possessed by Dimitri? I sure hope not.